time, the Hebrews especially knew this process existed. Even with all the repression of information our histories have been about, they knew there was a sequence to fire letters which are represented in the shapes of the Hebrew alphabet, some of them. They knew there was a sequence that held the secret to higher evolution, held the secret to opening the relationship between man and God. They knew there was a secret to ascension, and it was in the fire letters. They were right. They didn't take it as far as fire letters are scalar wave grids that affect other scalar wave grids of your DNA, that if you do it this way, it can, yes, make you turn into light and go up to the next octave. They didn't take it that far. Once upon a time they did. This information was taught before. They didn't use the term DNA. They didn't need it. That was just another chemical thing that happens as a result of the real stuff underneath. So there were terms in other languages that were applied to the core templates. They were applied to the genetic imprint below the DNA. It helps to understand, if we want to understand this process of evolution, and if we want to understand what indigos are, we need to understand a little bit about how evolution works in general within our bodies, because it works different with them. Okay? We simply need to understand that we can look at our DNA, instead of just identifying it as the chemical components of gene code that science uses now. Look at it as, yes, it's that. But it is also programs of scalar waves that are called fire letters. The DNA is a sequence, several sequences, of scalar wave programs run together. They create flash line sequences that create the templates upon which matter particles are built. Okay? It is a science. Simply expanding our concept of DNA into the concept of sequences of fire letters upon which the chemical translations manifest